Kabanata 23, Insults. I got in for the other offers too. Buong panahon na nag-audition ako para roon. Wala ako sa sarili. Kinakabahan ako pero hindi dahil sa mismong ginagawa ko, kundi para sa gagawin ko kinabukasan ng araw na iyon. I am not sure if I want him on that meeting tomorrow, but I know I need to see him. Alam kong hindi ko pa siya makakausap tungkol sa kay Jack, pero maghihintay ako kailan pwede. Siguro hindi lang ako makapaniwala. Marahan ko ang sinabi kay Philly sa cellphone. I called her. I couldn't sleep that night before the contract signing. Kanina ko pa tinitignan si Jack na natutulog sa kama. Iniisip na hindi ko pwedeng sabihin sa kanya na nakita ko ang papa niya. He'd be too excited and he'd hope more every day. Kumalaw si Jack sa kama. Kinagat ko ang labi ko at natantong baka masyado siyang naingayan sa aking pagtawag kay Philly. I should take his advice and put him on the other room then? Sa New York kasi, may sarili siyang kwarto na. I didn't like that idea, that's why I insisted us to be in the same room here in Manila. Ngumiti ako sa aking sarili. I'm so clingy. I should realize that he's not an infant anymore. Tsaka, hindi niya man sinasabi, natutuwa siyang may sarili siyang kwarto. Ako lang naman talaga ang hindi. Maybe I should tell him tomorrow that he can now take another room. Though, we'll leave this place once I find another, anyway. Lumabas ako sa terrace para hindi na marinig. I told you, right? Maybe he's that great para makaakyat ng ganyan kataas. Pero sa bagay, his name speaks volume. Being a Riego in that industry means so much. Suminghap ako. Maybe, not just because of the name. He was the best back then. He topped the chem engineering board noong kami pa. Philly made a choking sound. Natawa ako ng bahagya habang pinagmamasdan ang mga ilaw ng mga buildings sa paligid nitong amin. Really? So sa kanya rin galing iyang katalinuhan ni Jack? Kaya pala mala Albert Einstein? Sa akin, I said slightly. Tumawa ulit si Philly. Nakitawa na lang din ako at suminghap pagkatapos. Ang layo ng naabot niya at nahihiya ako sa ginawa ko noong pagpigil sa kanyang abutin ang mga pangarap dahil lang sa immaturity ko. I'm glad though that he's where he deserved to be now. It was from his hard work, talent, and perseverance and nothing more. Kahit pa sinasabi ni Philly na kamag-anak siya ng mga Riego na kilalang mga mayaman, I know then that he can do it better on his own. He didn't need that name to be great. I exhaled all the heavy feelings that weighed me down that day. Hindi ko alam kung bakit naging matagal ang pagtanggap ko noon. Inabot pa ako ng hating gabi bago kumalma, pero ang mahalaga, sa huli, alam kong kaya ko ang anuman para sa anak ko. Why are you still awake, Mama? Jack said in a very sleepy voice. Tumabi na ako sa kanya pagkatapos pinatay ang tawag kay Philly. I should really put him in another room, cause for sure I will have many more sleepless nights. I kissed his forehead. Nakapikit na siya pero alam ko sinisikap niyang magising kasi alam niyang gising pa ako. I'm just getting ready for tomorrow. I'll sleep now. Good night, Jack, I whispered. Night, he whispered back. Maagang-maaga akong nagising at nagkape. Tumawag na rin ang agent ko para sa schedule ko ng contract signing para sa araw na iyon. Sino ba ang naroon? I asked as I continued my morning workout at home. Siguro yung nakita mo rin sa audition since GM yung isang matanda roon. Tapos, iyong model is isa sa models noon. Then, there will be other 3 models with you for a TV ad. Kasali sila pero ikaw ang main face. Andoon din ang creative director at glam team mo. Then, after that, iyong creative director na ang bahala sa'yo. I can leave you from then on, right? I'll just check on you from time to time. Wala roon ang gusto kong marinig. I stopped my yoga to answer her properly. Yung president ba ng Uni Australasia pupunta? You sound like a little girl crushing on someone, Amber. Halos mabitawan ko ang cellphone ko nang narinig ang biglang singit ni Mami. Nasa likod ko siya at nakahalukip-kip na. Tumayo ako galing sa mat. I glared at her for a moment, then I walked towards the large terrace to continue talking to my agent. Hindi siguro, Amber. Based on experience, they let the managers do it. Baka busy. Bakit? Wala naman. Sige, thank you. Hindi ko na mapatagal ang pag-uusap namin dahil sumunod na si Mami sa akin, nakikiusyoso sa mga sasabihin ko sa agent. Don't tell me the next thing you'll do is literally run after him, Amber. Mami, please, tumigil ka na. Mami laughed mockingly and continued her rants. Dumiretso na lang ako sa kwarto para makaligo at makapagbihis na, imbes sa makinig sa mga sinasabi ni Mami para sa akin. Masaya si Jack sa araw na iyon. Umuwi rin kasi sina Claudio kaya bibisita raw rito para makalaro ni Jack ang mga anak. Jack is expecting them today. He liked being with Claudio's son. Mas matanda ng konti sa kanya kaya mas natutuwa siya. We'll play football, said Tito Claudio. Can we? In the vacant room, Mama? Sure, sabi ko. Sinabi mo na bang ililipat mo siya ng kwarto? Si Nicolay na sobrang aga sa araw na iyon. Oo, he's fine with it, sagot ko. Dumiretso na ako sa tanggapan at nagulat nang nakakita ng 3 kilalang party organizers, kausap ni Mami roon. Mataman kong tiningnan ang 3 bumati, hinitian bago hinalikan si Mami para magpaalam na. I'm organizing a grand party for your grandpa's birthday, Amber. Si Mami. Tumango na lang ako. Alright, ma'am, that's great. Alis na po ako. Great. Another reason to spend so much. Though I know that birthday are important, lalo na kay Lolo. Pero si Mami pa talaga ang nagplano. That will only mean that it's going to put a hole in my pocket. Though I'm sure Tito Solomon and Tito Remus will help her with money matters. Sana lang huwag masyadong magastos ang gustuhin ni Mami. It's unnecessary. Kalmado ako sa biyahe. Malaki ang naging tulong ng pagmumuni-muni ko kagabi para sa paghahanda sa araw na iyon. Siguro rin mas nakatulong ang sinabi ng agent sa akin na hindi naman daw talaga kasama ang mga president sa mga ganitong contract signing. I parked my car on the basement of that same building. Pagkalabas ko, pinagmasdan ko muna ang itsura ko sa salamin. I'm wearing a small white tube top, gray checkered trouser, a dark suit, light makeup, and that's all. Huminga ako ng malalim bago dumiretso sa elevator. Hindi nagtagal, nasa tanggapan na ako ng executive office ng kumpanya. Pinapasok kami sa isang conference room na all glass ang dingding. Naroon na rin ang 3 models na tinutukoy. I greeted them politely but they were a bit indifferent towards me. Masyado ba akong nasanay sa mga kasama kong modelo sa ibang bansa na ganoon na lang ang impresyon ko rito. Naupo ako sa gitnang upuan kung saan ako pinaupo ng agent. She sat beside me, drawing out her iPad to check for my other offers. She talked about it. Napapatingin tuloy ako sa mga kasama naming modelo na tahimik na nakikinig. When the agent stopped to review things for a while, ang modelong nasa gitna ay nagsalita. So, how did you get into your agency, Ford? Through auditions. But surely also because of the name, right? Ngumiti siya sa mga katabi niya. Now I know what she meant by that. Naisip ko tuloy na baka ganyan nga ang inasahan ng lahat kahit sa totoo lang, pinaghirapan ko rin ang pagkakapasok doon. Nagsimula ako sa maliit na agency at ilang taon ako roon bago nakalipat sa Ford. Ibang-iba ang kalakaran sa ibang bansa sa nakasanayan dito. Not really. I was not with Ford until 2 years ago. Sa maliit na agency lang ako noon kasi mahirap makapasok sa Ford. I glanced on the glass walls when I saw a bit of commotion. Nakita ko roon na nagdatingan na ang mga pupunta ngayon. Yung mga matatanda at iba pang judges noong Monday, an all-black team, and more went inside the hall. Lumipat ang mga mata ko sa huling dumating at mabilis kaming nagkatinginan ni Jax. His eyes intense and dark, while mine too animated while telling a story. My name doesn't really count much back there. Kailangan pang magsikap bago ka talaga matatanggap. I said habang papasok na ang lahat sa hall. I smiled at my co-models. They smiled back at me too. Hindi ko na tiningnan ang naging reaksyon nila kasi abala na ako sa pagtingin sa mga pumasok doon. Kasali pala ang president. My agent said nonchalantly beside me. You must be Amber Sevilla. Isang maliit at balingkinitang babae ang lumapit sa akin at naglahad ng kamay. Tumayo ako dahil ang mga kasama niya ay sumunod sa kanya para batiin ako. Congratulations on landing this project! But actually, congratulations sa amin. I'm Tamara Lopez, the creative director and also head of your glam team. Palakaibigang ngiti ang iginawad sa akin ng babae. Thank you, Miss Tamara. Looking forward to working with your team, I said confidently. Sumulyap ako sa naupo sa harap. May sinasabi si Jack sa sekretarya na sa gilid niya. Then, his dark eyes turned to me. Nagtaas ako ng mga kilay at hindi na sinuklian ang galit na ipinapahayag ng kanyang mga mata. I pursed my lips and shook the hands of more people who greeted me. I smiled at them. Madalas sumusulya pabalik sa kay Jackson na nakaupo roon at nanonood sa amin, galit at nauubusan ng pasensya. Congratulations, Iha! I'm Crisostomo Go, Sustainable Business and Communications Vice President. Tumatawa-tawa ang matanda habang kinakamayan ako. Thank you, sir, sabi ko. I always knew you'd get this job. I was rooting for you the whole time, dugtong niya. Thank you. I'm glad to hear it, sir. Sabi ko ulit sa matandang ubanin at nakabarong pa ngayon. Shall we start? I have many things to do after this, Jackson said. Kahit na sumunod naman si Mr. Go sa sinabi ni Jackson, sa titig niya at sa ngiti niya sa akin, parang baliwala ang nahimigan kong iritasyon sa boses ni Jackson kanina. I smiled at the old man, then my eyes drifted back to the man in front of me who looked so dark. Nagtaas siya ng kilay. Tumikhim ang agent ko at nagsimula na. Ibinigay ni Miss Tamara ang contract sa amin ng agent ko habang ang agent ko naman nagbigay rin ng kontrata sa kanila galing sa mismong agency ko. Tahimik akong binasa ang kontratang nasa harapan. It was signed by Jax, the president of Southeast Asia and Australasia.
Maganda ang offer, malaki ang fee.
Pero alam kong maraming shoot ang gagawin dahil multimedia ang target ng brand. Patuloy ang agent tungkol sa guidelines para sa Ford models. Nakikinig ang lahat, maging ang mga modelong kasama. Binaba ko ang binasang kontrata at sinulyapan si Jackson sa harap. He's watching my agent with thick, meeting eyebrows. Hindi ko mapigilang makita si Jack sa kanya. His eyes drifted on me. My heart leaped, but I couldn't stop my stare. Even when his eyes were smoldering with unshed wrath, I can't look at him the same way. Namumungay ang mga mata ko, naiisip ang anak na galit. Hindi ko kayang magalit. I cleared my throat a bit to distract myself from watching him too closely. He shifted on his seat. Sumulyap ulit ako at nakitang nakataas ang isang kilay niya habang tinitingnan ako. A small smile landed on my lips. I covered it with a pout at nilingon na ang agent kong patapos na ngayon. Tumayo si Miss Tamara para ipakita na ang concept ng lahat ng shoots. It's not high fashion. In fact, simple lang ang mga susuotin ko at ang magiging itsura ko. Ibang-iba sa mga nakasanayan ko. This is new for you, the agent whispered to me. Tumango ako at bumulong pabalik. Yeah, my first time in years actually to do a non-editorial shoot. Lumingon si Jackson sa akin, away from the presentation. He glanced on my agent, then back to me. Ngumuso ako at pilit na ibinalik ang mga mata sa presentation ni Miss Tamara. These are my proposed locations for the shoots, si Miss Tamara habang ipinapakita ang iba-iba, may studio at iba pa. Lumapit iyong model judge na kasama noong Monday kay Jackson. May binulong ito sa kanya. Hinaded. Pinanood ko lang ang kahit mga konting reaksyon niya dahil talagang naalala ko si Jack sa mga kilos niya. When he saw me watching him talking to the model, he shifted away from her and said something marked with finality that made the woman go back to her seat. Nagkatinginan kami ni Jackson. Mabilis akong bumaling ulit sa presentation. This is actually already agreed by Engineer Riego. I'm just presenting it so we have an overview of it all. Miss Tamara said after her long presentation. Tumango ako at muling binasa ang contract. Tamara is already closing her presentation when Mr. Go, the old man, raised his hand and started chuckling a bit. I just want to suggest Palawan as another location for the sunscreen products since it can promote the country as well. Right, Miss Sevilla? Sabay lingon sa akin. Isang pindot sa ilalim ng lamesa ang ginawa ng agent ko para sa akin. I don't want to assume, but this isn't my first time to be treated special by my client. At sa tagal ko sa industriyang ito, alam ko kung paano to gagawin. I don't have to humiliate the old man or do anything related to that. Alam iyon ng agent ko dahil mismong siya, hindi lang sa akin nakaranas ng ganito, pati na rin sa ibang modelo ng agency. Well, yeah, that's a good suggestion, Mr. Go. Sabay ngiti ko. Pwede rin naman, we have a lot of budget for this so we can do that. Miss Tamara got cut off. Hindi pa ako nakakapunta roon. Ikaw ba, Miss Sevilla, ay nakapunta na roon? It's a good chance to work and relax at the same time for you. Hindi pa rin po. I would want to go there myself too. Kaya tingin ko po, tama kayo. We are not the Department of Tourism to do that. Si Jackson sa isang bariton ng tinig. Wala ni isang nagsalita pagkasabi niya noon. May diin iyon at kung iisipin mong mabuti, may kakaibang kahulugan bukod sa nasabi. Mr. Go? He said even when he's watching me closely. Bumaling siya sa matanda. I want a straight-to-the-point ad, promoting only the product and nothing more. How mean? Hilaw na nangiti si Mr. Go at nagsalita pang ulit. Nilingon ako na matanda. Ganoon ba, Engineer Riego? Well, I just thought that for a change, we can do that. Humalakhak siya. I'm actually planning to spend the rest of my vacation days during the shoot, so I can work as well. That's if it's okay with Miss Sevilla. Isang pindot ulit ang iginawad sa akin ng aking agent. I smiled sweetly at the old man. Of course, it's okay with me, Mr. Go. Haven't been there, but I think it's a good place to relax and unwind. And you can work too. Hindi siya kailangan sa paggawa ng ads. As you can see, I hired a good team to worry about that. Mr. Go is in charge with other operations and not the marketing. Wala ba iyan sa guidelines ng agency mo at kung makapagsalita ka, lahat pwede. Diretsang sinabi sa akin ni Jackson, may himig ng pag-iinit at pangiinsulto. Isang halakhak ang pinakawalan ng isa sa mga kasama naming modelo. My face heated at that low blow. Tumikhim na lang ako at nanatiling composed. I'm sorry, Engineer Riego. Mr. Go is just trying to mix his leisure with work. I thought that's a good work environment. Sa maliit na boses kong sinabi. While I agree with a bit of Crisostomo's ideas, I don't think it is necessary that you go with the team. Sabi ng matandang babae, sabay tingin sa katabing si Mr. Go. Jackson, I'm just having fun. The old man laughed. Sige, tatanggalin ko ang work. Maybe I can go there for leisure only. I'm sure it will be okay with Mrs. Tamara Lopez. I have no problem, Mr. Go, as long as my model won't be bothered. Will you be bothered, Iha? Si Mr. Go ulit para sa akin. No, I don't think so, sir. So, that's done then. Sabay ngiti ni Mr. Go. I want Alo Palawan as the location. The ads I want for this is straight to the point and with no other agenda, like promoting the country's tourism. This is a classic ad, shown to many countries and will remain to be on the marketing for years until I say so. This is not a campaign or anything. Pwede iyan sa ibang pagkakataon. Hindi sa pagkakataong ito, kaya I won't allow that thing to happen. Stick to the original plan. Si Jackson. You have a point. Classic ads like this that comes only once every decade needs to be clean, engineer. I got it. Sabi ng isa pang matandang lalaki na nasa tabi ni Jackson. But for the ads to survive these days, magandang may ganyan, engineer. Mas maraming Pinoy na hanga sa brand dahil sa pinapakitang pagpopromote ng bansa. Tama ba ako, Miss Sevilla? And besides, our model agrees. Hindi ba dapat we ask for her opinion too? Since she's a pro at this, she knows how to draw in audiences. Kitang-kita ko ang iritasyon ni Jackson sa matanda. He glared at me and shifted on his seat. Oh, right. Our model is a pro at this thing. He said with that very slowly, as if insinuating something. Kinabahan ako roon. Hindi maganda ito pero alam kong kailangan kong makisama at magtiis para sa anak ko. Clearly, Jackson is hell angry with me and he'll go against me so much. Now, I'm sure he can insult me too. What do you think? Is our old man a good idea? Normal naman ang pagkakasabi niya noon pero bakit may kakaiba akong nababasa sa mga mata niya? Bakit pangit pakinggan sa akin ang tanong na iyon? Hindi ako nakapagsalita. I shifted uncomfortably on my seat again. Do you want our old man, Mr. Go, here to push the project so he can come with you for the shoot? What? Why does it sound so wrong? Lumingali nga ako sa paligid. They all looked normal except for the models who were buying all of it. Malambot ata ang puso ni Amber sa mga matatandang gaya mo, Mr. Go. Tumawa si Mr. Go. I feel downright insulted with what Jackson just said. Mahilig ata siya sa ganito. What do you think, Amber? Do you like it? He said the last question so sensually painful that I winced. Hindi ako nakapagsalita. I trembled a bit at the realization that he's insinuating that I like old men, na mahilig ako sa gaya ni Mr. Go. Alam kong pagkakamali ni Mami na ganoon ang tingin sa akin ni Jackson o baka nga ang mga taong narito rin. Nilingon ko si Mr. Go at nararamdaman kong umaasa siyang sasang-ayon ako sa sinabi ni Jackson sa akin tungkol sa kanya. I'm sorry. Actually, it's up to the client whatever he wants. Marahan kong sinabi nang hindi na tiningnan si Jackson. Sir, may I speak? Si Miss Tamara. I think anywhere is fine for my team. Miss Sevilla's comfort should be attended to. And of course, the last say will be from you. Titig na titig si Jackson sa akin bago siya bumaling kay Mr. Go. I'll look into your suggestion, Mr. Go. I'll study that, but for the meantime, I am adjourning this meeting. Proceed with the preparations, Tamara. The contract is signed. We're done. Si Jackson. Hindi ako nakagalaw agad. Tumayo ang ilang modelo at nag-anunsyo na rin si Miss Tamara na pag-aaralan na ng team niya ang lahat. Tumayo na ang ibang director kasama ang modelong judge kahapon. They called Jackson and asked him that they should go for another meeting. I'm sorry, Miss Sevilla. Tumawa si Mr. Go. Alam mo na kapag tumatanda na, excited na sa kahit anong bagay. No problem, sir. Please, leave the conference hall. I want to speak to Amber alone, without her agent. Pahabol ni Jackson sabay sulyap sa agent ko. Kinabahan ako roon. Nagkatinginan kami ng agent ko. Kinuha niya ang mga papel na nasa harap ko at inayos. Will you be okay? She asked. I'll be outside. Yeah, sige. Tumango siya. Sumulyap kay Jackson at sa lahat ng tahimik at paalis ng mga empleyado bago nagpaalam at umalis na rin. Nakatingin sa loob ang mga lumabas ng modelo. Siguro, kuryoso sila sa mga pag-uusapan namin ni Jackson dito at talagang gusto niyang kaming dalawa lang. My hope to be seen or to see other people while we're talking is now gone when he pulled the blinds to cover the glass walls of the whole room. Yumuko ako. Nagagalit at naiirita ako kanina pero alam kong may dahilan kung bakit niya nasabi iyon o kung bakit siya galit. Though I know his reasons shouldn't justify the insults he subtly threw at me, kailangan ko lang talagang umayos at makipag-usap sa kanya sa lalong madaling panahon para sa anak ko. Lahat ng ito para kay Jack. Titiisin ko ang lahat para sa kanya. And because I have slowly let go of all the pain in the past, it was then all easy to let his insults pass and give him again a new look of curiosity. I watched him close all the blinds before he stopped walking around and then faced me. The darkness of his eyes and thick brows is very familiar, even his lips and the contour of his nose. His body changed a bit because of his height and his masculinity. Mataman ko siyang tinitigan. Hindi ko matanggal sa isipan ko na ang lalaking ito ang minahal ko ng husto noon. Ang lalaking nasa harap ko, marami man ang pagbabago, ay ama ng pinakamamahal kong anak. And he knows we lost a child at a very early stage of pregnancy. His jaw clenched when he noticed the gentleness of my stare. I agree to get you because you are the most professional among the other girls at tingin ko, iyon ang importante sa kahit anong klaseng trabaho. Even on your fields that's supposed to entertain. I made you stay because I don't want to have any immoral employee. That was another blow. My heart literally hurt but I sighed all the pain. Don't worry. Rest assured, you don't have any immoral employee. Marahan kong sinabi. Talaga? He stepped towards me. Nasa gilid ko na siya, nakatayo. Habang nananatili akong nakaupo. I watched him on the side of my eyes. His palm rested on the long table and he bent a little to talk closely to me. Nagangat ako ng tingin. He looked so full of sarcasm now. Surely, your moral compass landed you to where you are right now. Ilang matandang lalaki kaya ang pinayagan mo para lang doon? Pumikit ako ng mariin at muli siyang tiningnan. Please, let's not include the past anymore. I know what past are you talking about, he said breathily. Hindi nakaraan ang tinutukoy ko, kundi iyong ngayon. Lumapit pa siya sa akin, intimidating me with his height and stature. Tumayo ako at lumayo sa swivel chair para maharap siya. You are trying to seduce Mr. Go in front of my employees. No. I just think he's also a client. Hindi ko pwedeng downright i-turn down kapag ganoon. Based on experience, you know how to wrap around those dirty old men around your fingers, right? Ilan na kaya sa loob ng ilang taon? This is so wrong. I hated him, but I tried my best to understand why this is happening. Iniisip ko na lang din ang anak ko. I know we have a dark past and I'm sorry for it, okay? I know your judgment of me is anchored on it at gusto kong malaman mo na nagsisi ako sa pagkakasakitan natin. Please, let's just be civil for work and for this new life we have. He laughed mockingly. He looked at me with disappointment in his eyes. This is not about the past. Ang sabi ko, huwag mong ipagkaila na hindi ito tungkol sa nakaraan natin. You won't be this mad at me for just being polite to Mr. Go if you didn't have any past anger. His bloodshot eyes leered at me. Kinagat ko ang labi ko. Come on, it's been years. You think I'm that hung up for you? Nangatog ang binti ko sa tono niya. He seemed so sure. His words so clear and precise. Of course not. You got a girlfriend before I could run because we lost our... Hindi ko na ipagpatuloy sa sobrang sakit. I have never seen him so angry at someone. Akala ko noon sa ibang tao lang maipapahayag ang ganyan katinding galit. Akala ko hindi ako makakagawa ng kahit anong bagay na magiging dahilan para magalit ng ganyan katindi ang isang tao, pero nagkamali ako. Now, I'm seeing that potent wrath directed at me. I felt like I'm the most cruel person on this planet now. His bloodshot eyes watered with unshed tears. Hindi ako umatras nang lumapit siya ng marahan. Kahit pa nararamdaman ko ang pagpipigil niya sa matinding galit na pwedeng tumabog, konting pindot ko lang. I can even sense his violence and it made me tremble. It is too much. He is too much. Kung ganito na ang opinion ko sa kanya noon, mas lalo pa ngayon. But please, let's forgive each other for everything, Jax. Nabasag ang boses ko at pumatak na ang nagbadyang luha. Ilang taon na ang lumipas. May kasalanan ako. I didn't cheat on you emotionally, but maybe I did physically. I accept that now. I'm sorry. Please, forgive me for that, for everything, for being immature and for my faults. And I forgive you for the pain, for everything. Please. Hindi siya nagsalita. Anger is still evident. I can almost touch it. I can almost feel it on his skin. What if I won't? He said huskily. Nararamdaman ko rin ang pagkabasag ng kanyang boses. What if I won't forgive anything? Ang mga bagay na ganoon, hindi basta-bastang napapatawad. I don't even think I will ever forgive. Pumatak ulit ang mga luha ko pagkapikit ng mariin. Nagangat ako ng tingin sa kanya. He's so close to me. I'm scared of him, but I have the strength to endure everything for my son. I'll do everything just so you'd forgive me. Sabi ko, halos nagmamakaawa. Tiningnan niya lamang ako sa parehong paraan. His dark gray eyes are slowly growing darker. Kitang-kita ko na pinilit niya ang sakit sa mga mata na gawing pang-iinsulto. He made everything seem light, or I guess it was so light for him. Don't offer me that. Huwag mo akong tuksohing alipinin ka para lang sa pagpapatawad na hinihingi mo. What? Kinabot iyon ng labi ko pero walang lumabas na salita. He smirked evilly and he wiped a tear away from my cheek in a very reserved and cold way. Wala akong pakialam anong gusto mo, Jax. Just please forgive me. I want to end this part and move on. Tanging na sabi ko, pagmamakaawa pa. His face grew darker. He looked menacing, ruthless, and cruel at the same time, but I can't afford a chance to make it worse. This is for my son, anyway. Okay then, let's see if I can play with Amber. But first, he said. The mocking is etched on his tone. Kung galit siya sa akin, handa akong tanggapin ang galit niya, anuman ang paraan. I have a question, he said, then paused. My heart boomed. Bukod sa boses niya, iyon na lang ang naririnig kong tunog. I am then afraid that even he can hear it. How old is your types? 50s ba? 60s? 70s? Parang magdurugo ang labi ko sa kakakagat. Hindi ko na siya matingnan dahil masyado na akong nahihilo sa lapit naming dalawa. Did you choose him yourself? O sunsunuran ka ulit sa mami mo, kaya pinili mo? Hindi ako nakapagsalita sa sakit. He bent a bit for us to level. What happened? He said mockingly gentleness. I thought you'd do everything just so I'd forgive you, but di ka makasagot. If you're talking about Nikolai, then wala kami nun. Pinilit kong sagutin iyon. Pilit din akong nag-angat ng tingin para makita niyang sincere ako. Nanliit ang mga mata niya nang titigan ko siya. I can sense how much effort he had to conceal what I read as genuine gentleness and hope.
Ngayon, purong galit at puot na lang, wala nang iba akong makita sa ekspresyon niya.
Divorced now? Kaya okay lang si Mr. Go? Pagalit niyang sinabi. I'm not divorced or whatever, giit ko. I didn't marry Nikolai. Kita ko saglit ang gulat pero pinalitan pa rin ulit ng galit. He chuckled. You think I'm still the same crazy in love puppy for you that I'll believe every soft words you say? He hissed. Kinagat ko ang labi ko. Totoo ang sinasabi ko. Because I was so passionate to convince him about it, hindi ko na namalaya na napahawak na ako sa dibdib niya. He stilled and watched my hand on him. His eyes were fiery when he looked at me with a hint of disgust and detachment. Mabilis kong tinanggal ang kamay ko. I'm sorry. Leave, he suddenly said. Nangapa ako ng salita. Hindi ko inasahan na papaalisin niya ako. Hindi pa man ako tapos sa sinasabi ko. Totoo. I said leave me. His voice boomed at lumayo pa siya lalo sa akin. Mabilis kong kinuha ang bag ko. Inayos ko ang sarili ko at mabilis na umalis doon pagkatapos siyang makitang sobrang frustrated, nakayuko habang nakatuko sa lamesa.